Hi guys, happy Friday to you. It is Friday, right? I'm gonna double check that. Happy Friday to you. It is Friday. Happy Friday to you. I just lost what happened there. Happy Friday to you. Stay safe. Be kind. Don't be a racist prick. All that fun stuff. Hi guys, happy Friday. How are you? It's April from Mama Loves Food and gosh, I'm shedding everywhere. And dinnerhero.com. I hope you're all well and good and happy and having a wonderful, wonderful day so far. I'm going to mute this because otherwise we're going to get feedback. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Andrea. Good morning, Maricela. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, Connie. How is everybody? Woo, it's Friday. We made it through another week. And you guys, this is the first week in probably 2 months that flew by for me, and I'm really sad about it because it's the week that my parents are here and they leave tomorrow. So in light of that, I'm a pretty low number today. I'm like a 4 because I'm really sad that my parents are leaving tomorrow. It's been nice having them here, even if I do have to cook for 2 more adults. That doesn't really mean anything. I don't care. Anyway, yeah, it's what just happened here. Oh my goodness. You guys, I clicked the wrong thing. That is not what I meant to do. Whew. Okay. Anyway, hi. That is not right. What did I just do? I just did something wrong, guys. Screwed up. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Okay, hi, sorry about that. Maricela, prepping and getting things ready. Today is the last day of online school for my kids. Yay, high five, and happy birthday to your husband. Andrew's a 7-5. Hi, Marie. Hi, Susan. Good morning, good morning. Hi, Christine. Okay, so if you're not familiar with our mental health rating, we always try to take an inventory of our mental health every morning. 1 is low, 10 is high. Tell us how you're feeling today. If you see someone below a 5, please reach out to them, reply to their comments, send them some love, whatever you feel like you have, you know, whatever is in your bucket or whatever. Don't be sad they're going, be glad they were there. Of course, I'm glad they're there, but, you know, I'm going to miss them. And I don't know when we'll see them again because my dad's planning on going back to work, so yeah, it's a bummer. And I'm also very, very much not looking forward to my kids detoxing from my parents. Do you guys who have kids who love their grandparents know the grandparent detox is no joke? So Karen says, I'm a 4 as well. I feel sad that my sister-in-law passed away. Oh, I'm so sorry, Karen, and you're worried about your dad. We're sending you so much love, and I'm so sorry. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this. I'm having a hard time this morning apparently with that. Hi, Maricela. Maricela's about a 7. Laura's a 6. Jamie says exactly, yeah. The grandparent hangover is no joke. So, what was I going to say? It's Friday, which means it's cantina night. Folks who are new, cantina night is just what we call Friday night to try to make it a little something special for the kids because we are still in full quarantine at our house. So, you know, we just try to make it a little bit special. So we typically eat outside. The kids are allowed to have a soda, although it's been grandparent week, so I'm not gonna lie, they've had a few sodas. Hubby got a promotion. High five, Robin! And you're a stock market tycoon. I think everybody's a stock market tycoon today. I looked at my stocks and they are skyrocketed. There must have been some kind of announcement, or I think it maybe because of the vaccines. I think some of the trials came back really good, so I think that's why the stock market's high today, which is exciting. You know, people are feeling good about the world right now, so I like that. Well, in some ways, right? In some ways, and maybe you know all the other stuff that's happening. Maybe we're seeing like some hopefully positive change. I would like that. Happy Friday, Christine. Sorry, I can't see what I was saying. Employment is way down. That's wonderful. It's wonderful if that's the case. So yeah, so the stock market is way up today, which is, you guys know, if you've been hanging out with me for a while, we've been checking our stocks on well, most days of the week, not every day, but when I try to remember. And they tend to be down on Fridays, so they're way up today. Like, if I made like $100 overnight, and it's like fake money, right? Because you don't make it until you sell it, and I never sell my stock, so did just get, though, if you use Robinhood, so Robinhood is what I use to buy stocks. I have no affiliation with them. They don't know I exist, but if you wanted to join us, I'm just dropping a link in the comments right now that will allow you to get a free stock with that link. But also that stock I told you about, I'm up 100 plus. Nice. I did buy that stock. I only bought one of it though, because that's all I had enough for in my account. Anyway, if you want to join us, we're buying inexpensive stocks. Just learning something new, right? Yesterday I watched a whole bunch of videos on Netflix about how the stock market works, and I thought that was really interesting. And how I'm going to get nerdy here for a second, but how, you know, typically people use the stock market as a reflection of how the economy is doing, and that actually isn't always true. So I thought that was interesting. And I learned about buybacks yesterday and how dividends work, and I don't know. I like learning, you guys. If I could go back to school, I would live at school. I love school. It's super fun for me. Robin says it's a short-term one, not to keep. Well, should have told me that before, because I'm not selling it. Anyway, yeah, so I actually got access to Fractional Shares yesterday, which is really cool. So you can buy, so typically you buy, you know, normally you buy stocks as an individual, right? So if Disney's $100, you would pay $100 to get one stock. But if you have access to Fractional Shares, you can say, I want $1 worth of Disney, and you can buy that way. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to try that. And it's neat because you still get the dividends. The only caveat that I've found about it is that you can't move those outside of Robinhood, right? So if you own a fractional share, it's contained within Robinhood. Whereas your other stocks, you actually can move if you decide to move over to like TD Ameritrade or Vanguard or one of the other ones. You can move your stocks from broker house to broker house. Lori's a 3-5. I'm so sorry to hear that, Lori. Good morning, Miss Michelle. Andrea says, I'm a teacher and I love professional development courses and couldn't be happier that I attend some online this summer. Oh, that's awesome. So a lot of you know that my previous life, I was an attorney, and I actually do keep my bar license up. At this point, I don't really even know why I do it because I haven't practiced in so long, but I do. And I actually look forward. So I still have to do the continuing education, and like weirdly, I look forward to it. So I always leave it to the last minute though. So in Florida, every state's different. In Florida, you have to do your continuing education every 3 years. It has to be a certain number of credits, classes taken, and I always leave it to the last minute. So every 3 years in December, I spend like 2 weeks catching up on everything law. But it's fun. I like it. It's interesting. So, oh, Michelle, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It is this, what's going on right now is very taxing mentally, both with COVID and with Black Lives Matters and the riots and everything. So yeah, everyone's, I feel like everyone's in a pressure cooker. And even in my professional groups, people are nitpicking, and there's a lot of infighting, and where it's just like, you know, can't we all just get along? But everybody, it feels like a pressure cooker for sure right now. Sorry about that. Anyway. So yeah, if you want to join us in stock trading, I enjoy it. I only spend a few bucks. I don't own any expensive stocks. I mean, more power to you if you want to buy expensive stocks. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying I typically spend my McDonald's money before all this happened. I used to go to McDonald's 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day, and you know, grab breakfast or maybe fries or something. And so I don't do that anymore. So I've been spending that money on buying stocks, and it's been fun, and it's been learning, and I like learning. So I think I've already said that. I kind of repeated myself. I wrote no notes today, guys, just in case you were curious. Oh, that's not true. There's a note here. Look at me. Sometimes I do things and I don't even realize. This is 13th on Netflix. I wanted to ask you guys if you've watched 13th. I believe it's about the 13th Amendment. I have not watched it yet, but a couple people have suggested I watch it with my middle schoolers. I was curious if anybody's watched it. I plan on watching it with the boys, maybe this weekend or early next week. So good morning, Kathy. I am so sorry. Oh, Kathy's a 3. That sucks. Maybe losing his job due to lack of work. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. That really sucks. I hope we're going to send you all our hopes and wishes and dreams, and that it works out for the best. Susan's making pasta salad this morning. Awesome. Somebody just said they made the garlic bites from the honey garlic bites from the cookbook, and they were delicious. High five. We love those. Super easy, super yummy. If you want to buy our cookbook, what? We do have it for sale. It is available as an ebook or as a printed recipe binder. You can see right here. It teaches you how to, this is how you cook all your proteins. Oh, there you go. Cooking your proteins, prepping your proteins, thawing your proteins. What? And then here's a look. See, you can see what I've been making lately. All these gorgeous recipes. Every recipe has a picture. Every recipe has very simple to follow directions. As of right now, I am not planning on restocking the printed books, and the printed books are very high quality. These are book pages. They are not like printed out on a home printer pages. We have a professional printer and all that fun stuff. At this point, I don't know if I'm going to restock because it is very expensive to maintain the warehouse space, but we do have some still left in stock, a handful. So if you want them, grab them now. I might restock it at some point in the future, but at this moment in time, I don't think I will. That said, the ebook will be available, till Kingdom Come at this point. So good morning, Mom. Oh, Mom, there's so much dry shampoo happening in this hair. Susan says, I'm ready for you to add to it. I know, that's an undertaking in of itself, but I do want to add to it. I actually have an entire file of recipes to add to it. So, yeah, and that's the idea, that you can add to it, because there are so many more recipes that you can make. So right now there's 78 recipes, I believe, in there, and I've got about another 50 that I'm working on developing for it from that same list of ingredients. We're not even adding anything to it. So yeah, good times. Oh, thanks, Marcella. So anyway, yeah, at this moment, I think I'm probably not going to restock it, but I don't know. Maybe I will. If you guys really like the printed, I don't know. It's just expensive. Okay, you guys are gorgeous, and I love you, by the way. Have I mentioned that? Recipe of the day. I don't know what that was. That was me doing like jazz hands. Recipe of the day is pickled jalapenos. That's not true. Did I put the wrong... You guys, I think I put the wrong description in today. Did I put the wrong description in today? No, I didn't. What is happening right now? Yesterday was pickled jalapenos, right? Yes. Why is this up? Gosh, you guys, I'm a mess today. Okay, recipe of the day, sorry, is pickled jalapenos. No, it's fried pickles. Yesterday was pickled jalapenos. Oh my goodness. Used my Instant Pot the first time, not so well. Oh no, try again. I love my Instant Pot. I live for my Instant Pot. It is amazing. So, it takes a little getting used to. I definitely overcooked the first few things I made in that, but it's good. It's a good thing once you get the hang of it. So, what was I gonna say? Fried pickles. Okay, so this one's been on my website for a bajillion years. It was one of my early recipes, and yesterday I finally, these pictures originally were taken with my like point and shoot, flash on, stuff in the background of my kitchen, like so terrible, and it still did really well, which is, I think goes to say that this is a very, very good recipe. Anyway, that's the recipe of the day. So I would love for you guys to check it out, especially because like the state fairs don't look like they're happening this year. So I feel like we all need some fried pickles in our life. And if you don't serve them with ranch dressing, I don't even want to be friends with you. I'm just kidding. We can be friends. Because you'll serve it with blue cheese dressing, right? Anyways, fried pickles, make them. I like to make them in the chips. The like slices, but you could also make them in spears. You could even do them whole. Although I don't know how well. I've never tried whole. I've done halves and I've done spears. I think we did the spears on the live show once, actually, if I remember correctly. Anyway, they're super delicious. And now that I keep saying fried jalapenos, I think I want to make fried jalapenos. What I think I want to do is make some pickled jalapenos and then turn those into fried jalapenos, which are also called bottle caps. I don't know, is that a southern thing or is that just everywhere? Out of curiosity, is a minimum order that you have to make to get them at the price you're selling them for? Maybe. Maybe you could do pre-orders instead of stocking. That might work. Well, yeah, so it's a few hundred I have to keep on hand, or I have to order at a time. So, I don't know. Yeah, we don't sell them, we sell, a handful, a week. So I don't push it very hard and I don't do any advertising for it. So, which maybe I should change. I'm just not a business mogul, you guys. I'm just not. But yeah, Robin, I like that idea for future prints. Maybe like how we did the pre-sale last year, which was kind of a cluster. But now that all the background stuff is worked out, it shouldn't be. Yeah, I'll have to think on it. It's not a small amount that you have to keep on stock, unfortunately. But it is what it is, right? They're a good printer and they do a nice job, so I can't really complain. And I'm taking up space on their shelves, so it makes sense. But we'll work something out. You guys... What else was I going to say? Okay. Keeping in the theme of things I love in my kitchen, if you're feeling a little bit like self-loving yourself, what was it? Treating yourself. If you want to treat yourself today, this is my favorite cutting board in the whole world. It's a little pricey. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little spendy. I think it's like $100 and something bucks. Hello, Michelle. How are you? It's an end grain cutting board, so instead of doing the plank sideways, they go up and down, and it is gorgeous, and I love it. I've had it for years. I don't take super great care of mine, so it does have a tiny little bit of separation on the end, but nothing big. I've had it for many, many years. I love it. And it's beautiful. I'm kind of a cutting board junkie. I have a whole pile of them next to my stove, but that one is my personal favorite. It's just beautiful. So if you want to treat yourself, that's a good one. Good morning, Sophia. Yeah, and then a little bit more practical, but also super fun. This is my favorite bundt cake pan. You guys have seen it in recipes on the website. I have lots of cakes in this bundt cake pan. It's swirly and beautiful, and it's one of the Nordic ones, which I always recommend the Nordic pans. They're nice and thick, and they heat evenly, and they cook really nicely. Not spendy, as it's a very reasonable price too. It's not like super spendy. So, yeah, those are my two recommendations. You need to use food grade mineral oil. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. And I just don't do it as often as I should. That's all. Yeah, but I have food grade mineral oil. It sits next to my, cause I have a pile of cutting boards, and it sits next to my, sink. And it's not hard to use, and I should do it more often, but I'm bad about it. So yes. And you can get it at, Kathy says, I love my end grain cutting board. Aren't they just so beautiful? They just make me happy. Yeah, and you can get the cutting oil at most grocery stores. I mean, I've never thought to use it on my knife block. That's a really good idea. I'm gonna have to oil my knife block now. Thank you for that. Yeah, you can get the food grade oil for cutting boards, and it'll say like, designed for cutting boards or whatever, or safe on, not designed, but safe for cutting boards. You can get it at the grocery store. IKEA's got their own version. You can get it at the hardware store. Watch the ones at the hardware store though, because sometimes those will have wax in them, and those are really meant for butcher block counters, which I did get by accident once. Thankfully, I wasn't using it. I didn't use it on a cutting board. I realized it before I did it, and I ended up using it on I have a butcher block island, so it was beautiful on that. But just be careful, because some of them do have the like wax in it, which is great for, like I said, great for a butcher block countertop, not great for a cutting board. It is food safe, but I probably wouldn't use it on my cutting board. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. Do we have any more links? We don't even have any more links. Make sure you're in the Mama Loves Food community. Oh, you guys, I'm so bummed. So tonight's Cantina night. I just put a link to the community in there if you want to join. We do have a contest going right now for Starbucks or Amazon. We'll have a few winners. All you have to do is tell me your favorite dessert. No big. Super easy. Karen says, I can't get the Bundt pan to link to open. Oh, that's not good. Let me see if it works on mine. What the heck? Hold on. You're right. I'm sorry. That's a bad link. That's so weird. Let's see what we can do. I'll fix it. What's the plastic cover thing when you bake? Oh, the Silpat? Here we go. I found it. Oh, that's so weird. I don't know why that link didn't work. I'll try to remember to fix it when I get off. The silicone mats. So I'm going to give you guys a link to my Amazon shop. It's not really my shop. It's just it's not giving me the link now. What is going on? Maybe they're having a problem with their links. Oh, there it goes. Okay, here we go. Here is the, you guys, my computer is like limping along. It is not okay. And I finally ordered a new one last week, and apparently everybody's ordering a new one because it's not going to get here until the end of the month. So I apologize that everything's running slow and weird and cranky. I love this computer, but I've used the heck out of it, so, and I've way overtaxed its storage, which is not really the best thing to do. So I'm going to give you a link, here we go, to, this is the, they're called Idealists, that's what they're called, and it's just all my favorite stuff, and you can find all my favorite kitchen stuff in there. Where are my ideals? What is happening? What is happening right now? Guys, nothing's working for me. There it goes. There it goes. I'm sorry. This is really interesting, isn't it? People are dropping like flies. I don't blame you. Okay. It's just amazon.com/shop/mamalovesfood. And I'm going to put it in here. It's not even really a contest, Sophia. I just have, there's a thread in the group where I ask you guys to tell me your favorite dessert. And we're going to pick a few random winners for some Amazon cards and whatnot at the end of the week. So just trying to say thank you guys for being awesome and being nice and being wonderful, and I love you. That's all. That's all. No big. Hey Amanda, how are you? All right, so yeah, those are our links today. It is, oh, so I was going to tell you is I was super excited because I bought some ice cream to surprise the kids on for Cantina night tonight, and I put it in our little outside fridge freezer thing, and apparently when I was putting stuff away last night, I left the door cracked, and not only do we not have ice cream for Cantina night, but we have a big fat mess. My husband is not pleased. Told him to leave it. I'll clean it later. So bummed. 2 cartons of ice cream. Oh, we miss you too, Patricia. Sending love. Alright guys, I am going to sign off. You guys are beautiful. Have a wonderful day. Be kind. Be loving. Spread joy. And I'll talk to you soon. We'll see you on Monday. Happy Cantina night for those who partake. And happy Friday for those who don't. Mwah.